videos will consist of our Alaska lifestyle, like clamming and salmon fishing.
A little freewheeling and a little mining later on. And,
animals, moose in our yard.
Mostly moose. I don't think we got much in caribou this year, but it may prove interesting to you, so come on along. I think you'll enjoy it.
Come join us.
Miller's got one up there, so bring her in, see what she got there. Don't look too bad. A nice morning out here. I think that makes number 6. I think that's hard to take. Profit going down. She's going down quick and all that. 12 hours probably. Make it a little easier fishing. Here we are, towards noontime. People still bit netting, I guess, if you're mouth of the creek. I guess they get few. Even doing fair down here this morning. You can look down here. Doing some cleaning. Up at 9 for the morning, which is very useful. Passable in there.
July 22nd, and we're at Henry and Marsh's on the Copper River. And we come down here to stay overnight before we're going to Chitina. And come to find out, he had use of a fish wheel. So he told us that we could stay here tonight, watch the fish wheel, and get what fish comes out of it in the morning. So there's probably about 15 in there now, and we're going to start cutting them up and putting them in the canner. And I'll can them tomorrow morning. And it's pretty nice because there's the setting. There, you just throw the waste into the river. There's the fish wheel. And you can see as it's turning, it scoops up, and if there's a fish there, it brings it up and slides down into that box. So we're going to be here for the evening and tomorrow morning, and then maybe we'll head out to Chitina again. Now to get busy. This is a red salmon, and it's not called red salmon because of the color of the outer skin. It's because it's bright red meat. And this one doesn't look too bad. It's already starting to go by some, but they're still good and edible. And that's what you do. You slit around the neck, you peel back the skin, and you take a knife, cut the head off, throw it in the river.
That's a meal.
Okay, now this here is what we cut and put into the canning jars. He's not going to fillet this one here, but we always skin it to can it. And we always can under the most sanitary conditions. And there's the canning jars and the canner waiting for me to go to work. All right, right now it's 10:25 p.m. and we've got 16 pints of canned salmon in the canner. And here we are, canning on the Coleman stove, right in the camper. Good time. And there's still several more fish in there, and we've got 16 more jars ready to go into the canner. That'll be sometime tomorrow. And let's hope we get a lot. nice to see one fall in, but that's something rare to see. Yeah, early in the morning again. This is how we get them out of the box. It's called a live box because the fish are in the water all night. And there were probably, I don't know, 8 or 10 more caught since last night. So we're working this morning. There. Time to go to work. Those are nice ones.
A little bit of red.
Yeah. All right. They're looking for a meal. And they go crazy over it. You might think you were at the beach. The beggars, they get used to this, they fatten up when it's fishing season. There's another wheel down the river. Back to work. Well, we're way down further on the Copper River. We've driven about 60 miles from Henry's house. We're further south. And this is near O'Brien Creek in Chittenden, Alaska. This is the Copper River. And we're dipping it. Now you're going to see the difference between using the fish reel and the dip net. We've walked half a mile, no, a quarter of a mile, down here. There's what? We're on the steep canyon. And he's dipping. Well, he's caught 2 so far. We've been here about a half an hour. And yesterday afternoon we caught 7. I caught 5 in an hour, and he had caught 2. And last night we came down until about 9:30, and we caught 9 more. And so far this morning he's caught 2. I haven't got any, even though I've been working at it. Let's take a look at the fish. Alright, here's the 2 fish he caught. They're pretty nice size. Good looking fish. Let's hope we get some more.
We ended up with about 50 red salmon. There's one right there. It's about typical, although some were a little bit red this time. They were kind of starting to go by the ones that come out of the fish wheel.
You were quite a few bigger than that.
But they still taste pretty good. So we're probably going to end up with, I'd say probably 150 pounds of salmon. By
It's all salmon.
By the time we figure what we canned and what's going to be frozen.
And all that. Now the works begin.
Work? That's fun.
Yeah,
Maybe
smoking. I have canned 32 pints already. We gotta make jerky and smoke it, freeze it.
That's easy. That's a piece of cake.
Yeah.
We are in the house now, getting ready to cut up the salmon for, well, some for jerky, some for smoking, and somebody's whole one she's working on right here now is going to be frozen whole. We never tried it that way, but Cousin Henry's always done it that way. Just wrap them in a plastic bag and seal them tight and throw them in the freezer. Guts and all, head and all. Because that way there, when you take them out in the winter, you go to use them, you just take a big saw and just cut slices of steaks off as you need it. You don't get any freezer burn that way, or you see, he claims they come out better, so we'll find out. But anyway, right there is where we're gonna. That's going in for smoking. Probably about an hour or so, a couple hours. Let's cut the strips, and then afterwards that'll be taken and peel off the skin and canned. That is the freezer smoking solution right there.
The brine.
The brine, whatever you want to call it. Okay, get ready for the next stop.
Okay, this is Sunday morning. He marinated these overnight, and now I've wiped them all dry, and they're ready to go into the smoker. So this is going to be Bob's job now. Now this is Bob's job, sticking it into the smoker. And it all depends. We'll probably smoke it anywhere from 6 to 10 hours. It all depends on how it looks. Some we don't have to worry about them being completely cooked because we can it, and that finishes preserving it. And this is fire, and he's got brush down here, green trees and leaves rather and stuff to make the smoke. And what are you using, Bob? Willow or alder?
Mostly willow right now, but we'll add a little alder later on.
No hickory up here.
No, no apple trees. Except for my 2 little apple trees. You can't have them.
No. All right, we'll check it later on. 4:15 p.m. We're back home again. We left Kokona this morning after visiting Fred and Pat, and it was 53 degrees. And right now it's 72 degrees in the shade. And we knew we were going to have a lot of work when we got home because the strawberries are just full of ripe strawberries. Just fantastic. Because of all the work. Here I've been working on the fish. Yeah, we're working on the fish, but Bob right now is going to have to clean, about 10 fish that we have, and then we'll put them in the freezer. Look at that strawberry bed. And they're really a good strawberry. Plenty. We have a net over them, because we do have a tendency to have the robins come along and steal them, and sometimes the squirrel. But everything has grown so big. Well, 3 days makes a big difference. Or 4 days, I should say.
Okay, we got back home before 4 o'clock, around that. What did we get? I figured 28 fish altogether?
Yeah, all together.
Okay, turn it the other way a little bit. That'll show the... There we go.
My fingers hurt.
The other edge. There we go. These are sockeye or red salmon.
They're heavy.
Well, they're, I don't know, 6 or 8 pounds.
Nah, 8.
Well,
these are the 2 bigger ones, so the other ones are about 6.
So we'll probably end up with enough fillets
We got all
what
those
we want
fillets
for
yet.
making jerky and whatever. So,
But we did it.
we did it.
Come on, now we gotta work.
We may go back down and catch a few more for the fun of it, but
Right.
we don't really need them.
Good trip.
Yeah. There's Mother picking strawberry.
Catch me that way. Well, this is what I picked. There's probably, maybe about 6 to 7 quarts of strawberries. And there's a lot of them left that aren't not quite ripe. So another day or so I'll pick probably another 4 quarts. And this is the garden, and it's coming along real good. Actually got a few ears of corn on here. It's July 1st. And the cabbage. And there's some broccoli mixed in. This is one of my giant Alaska cabbages. It's getting to be a pretty good size. Some of those cabbages are heading out already. There's zucchini, and there's cucumbers, and lettuce, and celery, lots of tomatoes there. We've got string beans, Swiss chard's just about ready to eat. Lots of potatoes down there, and lots of squashes, and more cabbages, squash, and cucumbers. So this is July 1st, and God's coming along real well.
Today is July 2nd, I guess. Down here watering the garden because it ain't rained for a few days. Yeah, I looked over at the old stump over here for salt. And there's old Jerry the Moose. Plus, I look, by golly, she got a couple of kids with her. These kids are pretty young, really. You only look to be maybe a couple weeks old. Or cuter than all heck. Normally they have the young, by the first week of May. He must have been born last part of June. Guess they're finding out what salt is too. Throw a little salt on the old stump there to keep all the moose coming around. Seeing we had animals back in New Hampshire all the time, between beef animals and cats and dogs and ducks and geese and chickens and whole 9 yards. Well, it's kind of lonesome up here without animals, but Mother Nature provides them. They come wandering in every once in a while, just looking for their salt. This is great. I don't have to feed them anyway. Nothing but salt, which is easy enough. Yeah, guess somebody's hungry. Hey, ain't they cute? If you can call a moose cute. One of the ugliest critters, long and gamey legs. But I love them. Either Mud or Jeff, the one on the left there, was trying to nurse on his mother. She was hollering at him. She'll only listen to nurse when she feels like it. Said, I want a drink. Dad says, no, wait. I'll let your brother have some too. They wander around the house. Think nothing of it. This is their territory, I guess. She's looking around. She thinks, boy, this is great. All fresh fireweed come up just for me. I love it. Just having them around. Well, it's about July 7th, I guess. It's been a cool day, but got my road done almost out to the bluff. I get back tonight, look down the yard here, and different mooks down here. Young bull, maybe a 2-year-old bull. I just hope he comes back around again. About hunting time. You know how skittish they are compared with the cows. The cows, they just hang around and take advantage of that salt lick. Pretty beautiful seeing them. Yeah, he'll come back. And where else but the great state of Alaska could you be picking strawberries at 10:30 p.m.?
It's about 10:30, isn't it?
Yeah.
And look, I actually picked them yesterday. Not quite done yet.
You just think it's daylight yet.
Daylight. Right.
Well, you've already lost an hour. We're down to what, 20 hours and something now?
Almost 22 hours yet. I'm picking them to bring them tomorrow. So after we go freewheeling, we can have some strawberry shortcake. Otherwise, I'd leave them.
You sick of picking them?
Oh, have I been picking strawberries?
The rest of the garden's doing good, but it's a little bit cool. You know, we could stand a little warm weather.
Not like they have in New Hampshire.
No, we're what's the high? 65, 70 degrees.
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
But the tomatoes and cukes and stuff like that, like 75 and 80. But
it's still early July.
yeah, they get time to come along.
Isn't that pretty?
All right, what do you?
All these strawberries. Look at the size of them.
They're getting small now, ain't they?
They are getting small.
Yeah, well, it's the end of them. These are ever-bearing. They'll come back again, but
There's a lot yet. But they're nice size.
tomorrow we go three-wheeling. See if we can fall in the mud again.
Oh no!
I didn't say me, you.
No, maybe the river, but not too much.
Oh, I think the mud's better than the river.
We gotta go over the river and through the woods.
We'll see tomorrow. And went back in the house. Looked out here, and it wasn't 2 minutes after we get back up the house. And Martin, Jeff, and Jerry are back. It's good to see them back, because some of the neighbors' dogs, one I hear, have been dragging part of a moose in. Moose calf had been killed up here on the hill, probably by wolves or something. The dog's been dragging pieces in. I was worried it was these two kids. But they're still here. Healthy and spunky and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. That's the way I like to see them. About 11:30 now, Jerry and the kids are still here, but Mother was getting a little bit worried about the kids being close to her garden. He went and stuck the nose between the fence a couple times. That's about much as they wanted in the garden. They get up to pick on the other side. Four or 5 years ago, we had one moose that was eating carrot tops up here in another little garden we had. She was kneeling down. Apparently they can't bend down too much to eat stuff right from the ground, so. They tend to respect the fence a little bit. I don't think we had barbed wire in between the rails. Right, Mutt? Hey, Mutt. Guess they don't know the names yet. Have to teach them. Okay, July 11th. We're out on the Little Girlstill River Trail. It's just some of the fun we're having here. Mike's still got to come through. See how he does. Okay.
We're going to pull another one and get Larry.
Yeah, we want to see you get stuck. We ain't been stuck too bad yet,
Wait
so.
for Larry.
Wait for Larry.
My behind wet. Okay, all right, go ahead.
Okay.
Here it comes.
Ah, he didn't even get stuck. Heck, it's all easy going. Ah, yeah, I wasted tape on this. Well, we come up to the river crossing. This is the Little Girlstill. We're just kind of debating.
You may never make it back. Like, he's getting go for safety of all.
Always float downstream.
The only trouble is, things float. They'll float downstream real quick.
Larry checking it out.
What did you throw your rope?
Yeah, let's see what's going to happen.
You gonna try it?
Well, here it is about noontime, and we couldn't make it across the creek. We didn't want to take a chance because it's fairly deep. And Bob said, Larry, you're leaking oil somewhere. What's wrong with it?
One of the boots that keeps the oil around the drive shaft. The stick poked a hole through it. But the leak.
You got a leak.
That's the engine oil too. All the same house.
And we're 8 miles from the road. So, repair work on the trail. Well, when you get desperate, you check into the first aid kit. And here we found Dr. Scholl's pads. And
Dropping the river down the bottom. Like even a clothespin or something like folded.
you can't get adhesive tape around
all
that.
these bungees and tie one around it?
Well, you can't. There's a drive line.
You would tie it real tight.
These are the helpful hands.
This is all turns inside.
3 heads are better than 1, right?
Well, somebody give me a stick of
3 and a
gum.
half.
Stick a gum, Stevie. Give your piece of gum to Grandpa that you're chewing.
Oh no, this one chewed up or not?
Yeah, I want a piece that's chewed.
You got
Out of
some
your
chewed
mouth.
up?
No, out of your mouth.
What's in your mouth?
Oh, right.
Give it here.
No.
Spit it out. Thank you.
Oh, I give
Oh,
it up.
don't waste that now, Steve, because that could be our catch. Let's see, it's this MacGyver.
I
Works
got
it.
sticks on there anyway.
How about that tape? Would it wouldn't stick on there?
Okay, I will preserve it.
Well,
Sticky.
I gotta get a picture.
I got it stuck on there.
Steve,
I know I'm putting it over.
he doesn't pull them on.
The gum, it's right here. Right there. See it? Well, this is about as far as we can go in the trail. Up on top looking down the Gerstle River, and L&M are still coming up. It's kind of steep and rocky right through this section here.
Think they'll do a wheelie for us?
Yeah, it's a long ways to carry somebody back out.
We got you guys coming up.
And they made it.
got you guys coming up.
Looking around the area here. It's looking back towards Delta, and our house is, about 60 miles in that direction. This is the Granite Mountain Range. Could be fresh snow. Might have snowed last night up there. Gerstle River.
Y'all turn around and take a look here.
Back in the springtime, we almost made it up through this canyon right out here. But the river was coming up pretty good, so we turned back.
Hey, I can't get y'all now.
Come on, Murray.
Gotcha.
Mike taking a picture.
My head was turned.
Well, the end of a good trip. This is the second trail we went on, the Gersa River, where we had gone a few weeks ago. So Mike, Tamara, and Steve, some real pretty country. A few mud holes and stuff, but we had a great time. It's about 5:30 in the evening now. Smile! Got hit with the machine.
More yet?
Well, now we got about 45-minute ride back to Larry Monica's house. July 12th, late afternoon. It's about, 80, 82 or 3 degrees. And we come across here with the three-wheelers and we see this camper over here. Last week we had come and they were here and got to talking to them. And they know the guy, Don Mays, that owns this claim over here. And so they have permission to work a sluice box. And these people are from Denver, Colorado. And they're running a sluice box. And they're lucky because all that washing goes right out, right down the hole here. But they're pumping it way over there. You can see the pipe in the pond. So he's got to have a pretty good pump down there. Not high pressured, but. And we were just here, and Don and Mary. They weren't finding anything, and Don took a panful, and got a little chunk, and a few other pieces. So now they're enthused, and they're going to start working again. So Bob's trying to get some information here. We're on this other end here, and where they were standing, they've been cleaning all that gravel off. And he's even been moving these big boulders. And you can see him down here, and he's just, that's what he said, it's kind of nice. You're working next to a hole, and you can just throw the stuff in there. You don't have to move it too far. Let's see what they're going to get. He's down here, you can see it's kind of a rotten
However, we talked to some
bedrock, I guess.
right along the road, he said. He just happened to put it down there. That's all.
See, the women keep working while the men stand around and talk.
But it works fine.
She's washing all the stones, and hopefully all the gold settles behind the little riffles there.
Well, I hope we get enough gold that you can see. But we did one time have a spot up in Deadwood where the sluice box just crazy up. Big layer.
Yeah, that was a high bench placer that hadn't been mined.
Fine gold. Yeah, it was bedrock. Never been mined. We're breaking it up and in with the back tank. It's vacuum. Vacuum the bedrock. It's dumped half in and it's set.
Usually if you have the water a lot faster, it'll wash most of the rocks down, but they're trying to keep it gentle here. We'll wait and see what we're going to get.
Very small.
Well, here's a close-up of the box. Mary, can you point your there a couple of pieces of gold there? Okay.
Get some.
And down in here, there's some specks.
Let me shut the water.
Oh, they're getting...
Then I can tell. Yeah, okay. Now we have some gold. There's gold. There's gold. Yeah, we have gold. That's that. See, that stuff looks like it, but it is not. Oh. Let's see.
They're not being serious miners. They're just kind of picking at the tailings here left by the miners before.
They're always hoping.
Yeah. Well, they said they find some little chunks and stuff here and there. Get into little pockets and you find more, and other places nothing. Recreational mining.
That's right. Now you've got it. Recreational mining. Oh, see, look at that. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that wasn't bad.
Nice, had 300-400 yards of gravel like that.
Yeah, see? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's right. You see, as Don said, if it would last a whole day, when you hit a good one, you know, you'd have a good day. But it doesn't. It doesn't last a whole day. So
you got a few, did you?
Well, we're getting some. We still have to pick at it.
oh, I'm not going to bother with this stuff. But there's a few down, not much, a little bit.
I like it picking up the sand when it's got nothing.
Well.
And when we got any outgoing mail, well, this is the way we have to mail it. She's using Lynn Peters' mailbox. But look how lazy she's gotten. She used to walk out to the mailbox. She don't do that anymore, though. Boy, talk about being spoiled. That's all right. She's getting older. She deserves it. Well, 10 o'clock right about now, and the sun is still high in the sky.
July 14th, on our way to Fairbanks. Just want to show you this. At one time, this section of the river was all woods, and there was a camp here. And one year, it just kind of washed away. And this year, they had another problem, where there was a slow-moving slough. The river became blocked. The main part of the river became blocked with log jam, and the slough began flowing really fast, and it washed out a section of the highway. A couple of weeks ago when we came by here, Bob and I made a comment about, boy, that is really flowing fast. It's probably going to wash away a section of the road. It did. Apparently this stretch here wasn't built really solid for against the swift current because it was just a slow-moving slough at the time.
They didn't have any rock laying in the bankings or anything to hold the water.
Look at all the trucks hauling the rock. I guess they started out with smaller rocks and come to find out that didn't do very well, so then they had to haul in some bigger rocks. It took quite a while before they could control the current. But anyway, Mother Nature up here can take over too.
What they call a naughty shop on the way to Fairbanks. And they sell a bunch of different tourist things here. Plus you got a couple of interesting things right here in front. This is what they call Seymour the Moose.
Seymour, the naughty moose.
The naughty moose.
Right.
Made out of burls.
Yeah.
Let's go on the other side of me, get a better picture.
close up, huh?
Well, the sun's in the wrong angle.
Look at the size of this burl. Like the ones on our porch, right?
Okay, and the second one they had here was, come see the caribou. It's need a lot of imagination.
Even the long nose, just like a caribou. Hey, this is the Burl of Nottingham.
The Burl of Nottingham, oh. And we seen the other day we come by. There's a new one out here. And who is this?
We told you there was some big mosquitoes in Alaska.
What's his name?
I don't think he's been named yet.
Oh, well, he must have a name, but
Nope, not yet, no name yet.
no name. No name the mosquito. Alaskan mosquito.
Really give you a confusion, wouldn't he?
We have everything a little big up here on the large side.
They even have the eyes. Look at the face to it. See how they put the eyes in?
Mosquito.
Yeah. Quite the imagination, isn't it?
I guess.
Yay. I guess that's all the guy does all winter is try to figure out these animals.
He sells a lot of burls too, but he must have somebody else feeling for him.
They must, usually they have a contest to name the animals.
Well, maybe nobody's done it yet. We'll call him Gotcha, the mosquito.
Yeah.
Yeah, we almost forgot somebody. This guy, they call him what, E.T.?
E.T., he come back.
Oh.
Remember it was called E.T. Call Home? Yeah.
He's the chief honcho here of the naughty shop.
Yeah, guys.
If you ever get up this way, it's a must. You gotta stop in and go in the building. He's got more burls and big, beautiful tables made out of burls. Museum out and back with all kinds of stuffed critters. Well worth it. And on the way back to Fairbanks, we decided to stop the washout again. She took out about 250 feet of road. This slough never did run that much. It's always been kind of mild current coming through here. Last week they said a log jam developed up in the main channel and forced all the water into the slough. It was halfway across the road, taking the pavement and all the gravel out. We would have taken the whole thing out. Give it another day or so. Now they're probably going to have to rip-wrap this whole banking all the way through here where it meets the slough. Things are changing along here.
Probably about 8 o'clock, and we drove the three-wheelers about 1.5 miles out to the bluff here, and we've been working on the trail. Just so when we have company, the Chichacos will have an easier time. And we're working our way out to the bluff. This is getting down to the easier part, there's less brush. So we've been working on it for a little while. And finally, the smoke is gone. And we're starting to get a view of some of the mountains. About time. Well, guess I gotta follow him on the trail. Oh, we made it down to the bluff. A little bit later. There's a mighty warrior with his machete. Yeah. It's a long way down there, isn't it?
Yeah, I ain't put the 2 bounces anyway.
Yeah. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but there's a hawk of some kind still hollering. One time we had come down here and they were swooping down on Bob. And last weekend we came down here and Larry thought they were the, what do you call them,
Peregrine falcons.
peregrine falcon. He said that's what it sounded like, and those are supposed to be rare.
Nothing's rare in Alaska. You can look at everything.
Well, here it is.
There's some young ones around here somewhere. I'm looking for our sheep. I haven't seen them for a couple, 3 years.
Look, he's got to swoop down on it. Look at those mountains out in the background there.
Some of the smoke is starting to clear up.
Yeah, we're finally getting to see them. Oh, get the beard. Yeah, last Sunday we came up here and Larry and Monica had their video camera, but boy, it was so smoky we could hardly see down this river. And the river was a lot higher too, it seems, at that time.
Well, it's dropping some.
Yeah, it has. I hear another one hollering too. The Tanana River.
Muskrat.
No, it's going to be a beaver. He's trying to make it to shore, or what the heck is going on?
We have mink up here, or weasel? No.
Oh, they haven't, but I don't get on the current like that. But there are beaver cuttings along here.
Yeah. You go.
We made it to shore, whatever it is.
Nope, there he goes.
Okay,
Yeah, he is swimming.
he's a beaver.
Yeah, look at his tail.
What's he doing out here in the river? I kept seeing something floating down.
Look at him going way across. Not across, but he's swimming out in the real high current.
In deep water.
Maybe the young one has to go make his own home somewhere.
Maybe he ain't where he wants to be. Maybe.
Yeah.
How'd I get out here? Where'd he go? Underwater?
He's underwater again. There he is. He's coming back towards shore. So he's actually swimming against that current.
Well, like I say, there are cuttings around here.
Well, we laughed about it, didn't we?
Yeah.
No beavers around here.
Well, remember I was down there fishing one time and I kicked one off the
Yeah.
bank in there. I scared the heck out of him. Because he scared the heck out of me too.
He knows where he's going. He's going down there where all those trees are, where we go
Yeah.
fishing.
He's down there and he walks up along the banking and he gets back up where he ride the current down again. He's surfing, Alaska style.
We're sitting here so peaceful and all of a sudden this thing's going down.
Well, he's down, I guess.
Yeah.
July 27th, late afternoon. I came up with the pickup and the trailer. And here's Skip and Lynn's vehicle and boat. Bob's up here doing a job for them. Kind of gives you an idea of their yard. There's a garden right there. Skip's a good collector of all kinds of things. And you can't see the house that well from here, but we'll get a close-up of it. They built the greenhouse this summer, and Bob's doing a job here for them. So Bob is working today. I guess he's making an area, flat area for Lynn's mother and father to park their bus when they leave to go back to Wisconsin. And Skip's just put this gate in. Did a real good job on this stonework here. And they put a big fence up, hoping it'll keep the moose out. Except he still has some openings and still has to finish it. He'll get there. Keep the moose out of the garden. And this is the gate as they'll enter in the yard. He's building a kind of a toy house for the kids to play in. Let's go see. He's got a real pretty flower garden right here. Whole field of potatoes. And typical boys watching the bulldozer work. Philip, Skip and Roy. I gotta go in a different position. For about 7 hours, and his part payment, he's got a body for his 6x. It has an old 6x up there with parts in it. Here's Lynn's father, Lou, in Wisconsin. Bring the other truck up here with the trailer so he could load it on that. That's the one we moved up in.
Oh, I just leave a box right there, you know, and make a dandy box of it.
Going on the 6x.
No, he's just about ready for it too, isn't he?
Yeah, he's been waiting for it. He's anxious to try his backhoe, and he has to have the engine up on the thing. But he needed the body first. Doesn't look like it fits. just got up and look what's coming through the yard. Look at that. Right down to the salt lick. Except they cleaned it up last night and Bob didn't put any more on. I guess they licked the stump and they happy. This is July 28th. Gonna be another smoky day, warm day. That's great. Not because of the smoke, but the warm days.
Yeah, they're not really afraid of us. Is that Mud or Jeff?
It must be Jeff.
Oh, okay. Really afraid of us. Start thinking, Mama's away from me now. I gotta go back where I'll be safe. Mama's looking, checking on the baby. She thought maybe you attacked her. Took advantage of her calf. I'd tie him up and eat him.
How do you know the baby's okay?
It's the second time today she's been here for salt. Guess they're hanging right around here now. I'll drink out of the rain barrel. There you get in the river, she feels trapped in here. She got the kids well trained. Guess that's why we put the rain barrel there. Just keep Jerry and the kids happy. Flo said all the junk they have to walk around to get there, but they don't mind. They got water anyway. At least they got some water now. Rain to fill the barrel for a while, they were dry. Listen to them slobbering in the barrel. I would say they trust us. I would say they trust us. Well, so much for moose today. Well, they've been here 10 minutes now. I hate to leave that water barrel. I suppose after eating a whole handful of salt, get a little bit thirsty. Apparently they've been sleeping right up above here because she got a picture of them this morning. They were running down from just up in the ways up the hill here, so.
Right in the woods.
Well, they don't want the picture taken. That's all. That's all she wrote.
Well, hope you've enjoyed the presentation tonight of our home videos, and we'd like you to join us again for the next schedule, whenever it will be.
If you did enjoy them, well, that's good, and maybe let somebody know. Or usually we make this trip every year, and there are some beautiful scenes out there that we'd like to kind of share with other people, so if you enjoyed them, well, tell somebody about it, or us, or whatever, and we'll take more.
Thank you.